I'm no expert on the weather, but boy, is it fluctuating. I mean, it's raining again, but I'm here one last time for Highlander month. And I decided to make a combo. I'm wearing the muscle shirt, I'm wearing the leather jacket, and I'm wearing my Raiders cap. I hope this is as good a combo as it's gonna get. So in the last video I said we have a theory to talk about. And what's that theory? Well, it's an interesting one that's mentioned in the series, but it's never elaborated on. Now, as you know, with immortals, the way someone becomes immortal is if they're either killed by a fellow immortal or in some way. But it has to be of a violent death. But there seems to be an underlining common occurrence with people who are immortal in the Highlander universe. It seems that most people who become immortal in this universe are also orphans. For example, when Duncan experiences his first death and awakens, he sees it as a miracle. The person who we know who was supposed to be his father looks at him and says, "No, this is the work of the devil. It can't be. I knew it couldn't be true." When Duncan questions his father and says, "What happened?" he says, "Your mother, or the lady who was your mother, tried to give birth to a child. It died during childbirth, and someone left you at our door, and we accepted you as a child. But you are not really our son." This, of course, leads to Duncan shouting to the heavens that "I am Duncan MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod," and all that. Then there's another episode in season 3 where Duncan comes across this female immortal, and when she's discovering who she is and what's to become of her, Duncan has a private conversation with her father while she's in hiding. And he mentions that, they took her in. She really didn't have anybody. They treated her like they were her own daughter. Heck, there's even incidences in the series where we notice that children, preteens as young as 12 years old or 11, were also orphans and were immortal. So it's just interesting that, you die a violent death, but you're also an orphan? And it's really never explained why this is. It's about as open a discussion as what is the gathering and what is the importance of being the one, what is the prize. These are things that are just left unresolved. I do think that when the new series drops on Amazon, it's probably going to explain these things more thoroughly. I would like an explanation. And with that, that concludes Highlander month. Now, what's next in store for next month? Well, next month is spooky season. And I love spooky season. Although I have this strange feeling that something ominous is going to manifest itself in my home. Maybe I'm worrying about nothing. See you next month.